Don't let it fall apart. The match mustn't fall apart. Look, if you're not there, I won't see you. We started out well, didn't we? Come on.
Come on, let's go.
Come on, guys.
Listen to this. This is what magic sounds like. The exact moment when a whisper lights the fuse, and the madness, or whatever it is that happens in here, becomes contagious. Those seconds where the inexplicable happens, and everything, even the most elaborate of your dreams, becomes possible. I know you have lived it many times, and I know you will want to live it one more time. Come back one last time to understand the impossible. To understand that this is, and always will be, your home.
The Bernabeu is special. It is something that when you step on it for the first time, it is like when you see, this is strong, but when you see the birth of a son.
In 1945, Real Madrid made the great dream of all Madrid come true.
It's beautiful. The most beautiful pitch in the world.
A place where absolutely magical things have happened.
I have been lucky enough to experience nights at the Bernabeu that make the hairs stand on the back of your neck.
In just 3 minutes, they've turned the game around for Real Madrid.
That things happen that is crazy.
How great it is to be a part of Real Madrid!
The stadium is magical, the shirt is magical, so there you have it. I think that's why anything can happen when you play at the Santiago Bernabeu.
It's a place that feels like you have to live dangerously. If not, you don't live there.
I don't believe it, but I have to believe it. At the Santiago Bernabeu.
It's the place where dreams come true.
El Clásico is here, the match of the year is here, and the home team is currently first in the league table.
Real Madrid were 8 points ahead of FC Barcelona, and that's a lot. But a Barca win would mean cutting their lead to 5 points. El Clásico is the most important game in the world.
We knew that winning El Clásico would practically win the league. And what's more, we were playing at home. We had everything in our favour.
Welcome to the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium. Welcome to a classic in world football. 3, 2, 1, El Clásico of Spanish football kicks off. Coming to the fore, Luca is going to hit. Luca!
Oh, be careful.
Oh, that ball. The corner's going to be taken by Rafinha, marking the play in the middle. FC Barcelona goal.
It didn't start really badly,
but like many other games throughout the season and during the last few years, but Real Madrid reacted well.
Get inside, Lucas. A cutback.
Penalty.
Penalty,
A clear
penalty.
one.
Very clear penalty in favour of Real Madrid. 11 metres from the penalty spot. There goes Benny.
Get
Goal!
in!
Goal, goal, goal!
But football is football.
Crosses in goalward. Goal for Barcelona.
Barca managed to take the lead. Then comes the moment, once again agonizing of having to come back. And that's where the magic of the Bernabéu came in.
Cross in by Vini.
Oh, it's a nice cross. And it's a goal! Goal, 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 goal!
The Bernabeu creates an atmosphere of superiority.
To score a goal and know that another one could come, and to see people screaming as if it were the end of the world.
You can't explain it, you have to live it. The aura that is generated when the team is losing and when a last-minute goal is needed is inexplicable.
Modric takes a breath. He's going to chip it up. The cross flies over to Militao. Bellingham arrives. Joselu, I don't believe it.
When you feel you just can't take it anymore, you're asked to give even more. And that's where you really see the essence and the magic of the Bernabeu. 90 minutes at the Bernabeu can be a very long time.
We know that we're going to go forward, and the opponent knows that the most difficult moment of the match is coming, even if there are only 2 minutes left.
Brahim keeps going. Lucas asks for it, who comes forward
comes
like
a
a
chance.
flower. Here comes
Crosses
the
in.
chance. Crosses in. Joselu doesn't get there.
Oh, get in there, Jude! Goal!
The land of miracles.
That communication between the mass of the fans and the team makes you see things that in normal circumstances don't happen.
To score a goal like that and to win a game like that where it kind of puts you in a position where the league's done is a great honour for me. You know, it's the fact that I could help my teammates get to that milestone of winning the league. And
3, 2, 1. Real Madrid wins El Clásico 3-2.
A spectacular stadium, a spectacular atmosphere, because it is a stadium with a fan base that has the same enthusiasm that we have. So this connection allows us to always get the best out of ourselves.
The feeling that the Bernabeu has compared to other stadiums, and we experienced other stadiums, the atmosphere is different. You know that things happen there.
I think that the Bernabeu is a stadium that makes you feel like you're a part of what happens on the pitch.
Often they're the ones who give you the spark so that something suddenly happens at the Bernabéu.
That's Bernabeu's magic.
That's how we win, Madrid!
After the feat in Manchester, it's Bayern's turn.
Madrid against the ghosts of the past who haunted them for a place in the final.
Then came the semi-finals against Bayern Munich, a European classic. Two of the most successful teams in the history of football.
Hello and welcome here to the Allianz Arena for probably the biggest game you can see in European football. Two heavyweights lock horns in the first leg.
Las rivalidades. There are very few rivalries that cross borders, and I think that this is probably the most important one in Europe.
Seguramente la más importante en Europa.
You can't help it. When you hear Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Bayern, Real Madrid, you think, well, that's happened so many times in Europe. A very dangerous team.
We have to take these things into account. The quality, the history of this club, which is more or less the same history that we have.
They were coming up against a Bayern Munich team that's probably not at its best in the last decade or even in its history. But Bayern are still a formidable team.
The hour has arrived here at the Allianz Arena. It's Real Madrid who want to strike the first blow. 3, 2, 1! The first leg of the Champions League semi-finals kicks off. The ball is fed to Kane. Kane to Sané. Sané tries. Saved by Lunin.
A spectacular pass from Toni Kroos. One of those that we're used to, right?
A pass of, I don't know, 40 metres, straight to the box.
Here comes Kroos, who makes the long pass for Vinny.
The ball finds Vinicius onside, and Real Madrid lead.
He showed me the way, and I was able to score this goal very easily because he plays football very nicely for me. Something not everyone can do.
He had a perfect understanding with Vinicius, an amazing rapport. It looked like peace and quiet was coming, but nothing could be further from the truth.
Müller, Sané facing Mendy. Sané cuts inside. Goal! Cuts inside. It's Musiala. Penalty, penalty.
That's a penalty.
Harry Kane. Goal.
You see it here. Even when the result might not go our way, the players don't get nervous. They remain confident.
And Real Madrid is one of a kind. It's a team that knows how to play under pressure, under a lot of pressure. It's a team that knows how to play on the edge.
Vinny's controlled it. It's inside Vinny's zone. Vinny doesn't get there.
Oh, what a shame.
And they know how to do it because of the quality of their players, the quality of their squad, the quality of their coach, but also their mentality.
Wearing this special shirt, we have to fight to the end here.
Vinny's pulling the handbrake. More from Vinny.
Oh, he goes down.
Ball for Rodrigo, but penalty. Neuer between the sticks. Vinny for the second. Vinny right leg. Vinny goal! Goal! A brace! Goal!
It's a good result that gives us confidence for the second leg. Anything can happen because Bayern has shown that its players have great qualities.
I remember that in those days, Madrid already had the feeling of being a little bit closer to the Champions League.
There's something magical, even a bit inexplicable.
The magic that is generated at the Santiago Bernabéu stadium, which is sometimes indescribable, also has the virtue of helping the team. Obviously, by going beyond the physical confines of the Bernabéu, it gets to people's houses, to their homes, to gatherings of people where they also live that passion. They have to support the team. They have to become spectators, as if they were at the stands of the stadium, and they are also living that from the inside, despite not being there. They are living what is happening. They will later be able to recount it, but they will not be able to explain it. A magical night at the Bernabéu is an extraordinarily special experience for any footballer. Of course, those who have the chance to experience it will never forget it. They won't forget anything that happened on that night. No matter how much time goes by, no matter how far away they go, even if they end up on the other side of the world, it's unforgettable.
The opportunity you have to be able to experience that is something very, very few people in the world have. I felt it from the first day I signed for Castilla, to feel at home, how they treat you from the first day, the relationship, the bond you create with them, not only with your own players, but with all the people who work there, with the president. I think that feeling of home is what defines Madrid. It's like it's gone by quickly, but at the same time, we've enjoyed it to the maximum, and there were moments when it seemed like time stood still.
The switch to Doha was considered very thoroughly by the club, but without a lot of input for our desires. We didn't get to listen to our hearts.
Desires, yes. The feeling I have is that my heart will always be Madrid white.
He is in Qatar. He is living another period in his sporting career. But he has most probably rekindled. He has relived what happened that night in the Santiago Bernabéu stadium. What happened to the team and what happened to him.
The second leg at the Santiago Bernabéu. Real Madrid again had the advantage of playing at their stadium in front of their own fans.
When we saw the reception, it was worth it to see all our people cheering, giving us that extra motivation.
To get a reception like that makes the players feel a little bit less nervous and gives us even more strength for everything that's about to come.
Come on, the first 10-15 minutes, people. I want the ball forward.
Come on, guys, let's do it.
Come on, let's go.
Come on, come on.
Till the end.
Hey, team!
That's how we win! Madrid!
Welcome to the Santiago Bernabéu Stadium, second leg of the Champions League semi-finals. The last stop to reach Wembley.
The second leg with Bayern. It's a typical Madrid game in this competition. We said in the dressing room after the game with City, now we have to go all the way.
3, 2, 1. The second leg of the Champions League semi-finals kicks off.
We started this game very well. We were far superior in the first half. We were easily the better side.
Carvajal. Oh, what a ball for Vinny inside the box. Rodrigo! It hits the post. I can't believe that ball didn't go in.
Bayern can play on the counter. They score out of nothing, and that changes your mentality a bit.
He wants to get inside the box. Davis going for the diagonal. What a great goal.
There's no way we're going to get a goal now. I mean, German team. It's a German team. It's going to be very difficult, and we're going to suffer now that something happens to you here. Or else, I don't know.
On those nights of the big European games, the Real Madrid fans find out that the players really need them, and thus they become the most passionate fans in the world.
Surely the fans at the Santiago Bernabéu Stadium will be thinking, once again, it's our turn to help the team come back from this.
Every moment is important. One defensive action can change the game. I take a corner and they went against me, and I went all the way down.
And watch out here. They now have a front three. Muller, Davis Vilima. I think it's offside. Modric arrives. Blocked by Modric.
Huge block from Modric. Huge interception.
When Modric makes that run, he runs and ties everyone up and drags everyone along. Because when he makes that run, all of a sudden, everyone says, okay.
It was late, the minutes were ticking away, and I looked at the time and asked myself, what if it's not possible this time?
It doesn't matter how much time is left. In the end, you know something can happen. You are Real Madrid.
If they haven't killed us yet, they can't kill us.
Modric at the back. Valverde can score. Goal! Kimmich is down. That's Kimmich there being treated. He'll
disallow it. He's given it. Yes.
Against Madrid.
I score a goal, but I get given a foul. Well, that's where it starts. These are the things that also make you feel a bit less optimistic.
When Nacho scored the goal, he caught me warming up and I was waiting to see if the coach was looking at me or not. Warming up with Pintus and so on.
I remember Davide and Carlo Ancelotti on the touchline talking. What do we do? And Davide told Ancelotti, Joselu. And Carlo didn't think twice. Joselu goes in.
The idea of putting Joselu in was already there, because in the end you have to score 2 goals. We need people inside the box. Joselu was coming off the back of a magnificent season, and that's when the tornado started.
He is a great inspiration because he has a very peculiar story.
A football nomad who has been jumping from one team to another. German teams, in other Spanish teams.
A footballer who had its moments in England but didn't quite work out.
And curiously, when it seems that your career is going to end or your career is in its final years, in those last 2, 3, 4 years, I imagine he's starting to think about retirement. And then out of nowhere, he gets the opportunity to be the striker for Real Madrid.
And now, Real Madrid player Joselu.
I've been dreaming about this moment since the day I left. My agent called me and told me that this could be an option. I asked if he was kidding me. I said, "You're joking, right?" I said, "Come on, stop telling me stories because, 32 years, I didn't even know how to fit it in my heart. It was coming out of my chest. I hope we can achieve great things together."
I know what he's like on the pitch. I know what he's like as a person. I think he can help us.
He stands, he has space, he has time, he buries it with his head. Goal!
Goal, 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 goal from Joselu!
When he arrived at Real Madrid, he knew he would be a substitute. He knew he wouldn't play much. And in Real Madrid, it's difficult to play in such a competitive position.
Joselu continues the nice work from Bellingham!
He scored more than 15 goals, I think. And important goals. Crucial points for the league.
Joselu showed that he was here to contribute a lot to Real Madrid.
I remember perfectly well when I entered the pitch, I gave some instructions. I don't know if I said to Camavinga or Rudiger, I don't know who. I told him, "Hey, if there's a ball outside, put it in the area. Try to give it another go. We're going to go for the match."
Camavinga with Bellingham. Bellingham further left. Vinny. Up comes Mendy. Vinny continues. Vinny's going to...
I see Vinny shoots, and I go in, just in case something happens, because you never know. And all of a sudden, well, a bad bounce, right? It slips out of his hands, so there I am racing up, and I'm able to knock it in from that bad bounce.
You're right of the rebound. Goal!
The feeling. Well, it's a feeling of saying, that now we are going through for sure.
There was a feeling that was coming from the stands, that the odds of winning are becoming less likely. But at the same time, there's an algorithm behind it that's telling you that it really is going to happen all the same.
The Bernabéu goes into unstoppable mode. It changes to, it's going to happen no matter what.
The noise was so deafening that I couldn't talk to my teammate in the stands because we couldn't hear each other. And because we didn't want to lose anything. Because we were witnessing a freak of nature.
De la naturaleza.
What's going on in these games, man? People are saying that there is some sort of energy being generated. And Carvajal said, I don't know if there is something, if something happens to us here. What I know for sure is that the rivals think there is.
When Madrid play at home in the Champions League and they have to come from behind, if you're the rival, you're in a tornado.
And you have to be there and feel it. And when you feel it as a player, you know that your teammates are feeling it too, and that the people at the Bernabeu are feeling it just like the players.
They don't want extra time. Real Madrid want to take the game home earlier. There's Luka who's going to put it in. The centre-back arriving in the air.
Come on, Vinny.
I remember that play. It was a cross to the far post, lofted in by Vinny. Someone clears it, and it falls to Nacho first. What he wants to do is shoot. Then he just sits there. His back is turned. He told me I wanted to turn and shoot, but he wasn't able to. He sees Rudiger open. I don't know what Rudiger was doing there.
I saw a Bayern player was still behind me. So and me, I was screaming at Nacho, pass the ball, fucking pass the ball. It was on my left foot and I said like, yeah, it's now or never. So I just passed the ball, like very strong pass. It was almost like a shoot. But Joselu, yeah, he did what he did. And
Nacho's at the penalty spot. Nacho turns the ball over. Is he offside? 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 Watch the replay.
Let's watch it.
I remember that I started to pray, saying, please, don't let him overturn it. Because, of course, at that moment, I didn't know if the offside was mine. And, of course, we're waiting. We wait some more, and then I've seen it repeated on TV, and it doesn't really take that long. But on the pitch, it was eternal. It was a moment of great tension, you know? When the referee gives the goal, you see your teammates running towards you, the whole bench, the whole team, the fans. It was the best moment of my life.
It seems to me that it's a fitting ending to make a film about someone who spent 20 years or all his life since he was a kid dreaming of playing for Real Madrid.
It's the end of a magical night, a night to remember.
The semi-final was the icing on the cake for him because he scored both goals, probably the most important ones of his career, and they allowed us to get to the final.
And he totally deserves it.
You're getting emotional.
Yes, a little bit. They're very special moments, and I don't know, it's hard not to get emotional.
You made me fly, so I gave it my best. And you gave me 1,000 times more. I wish I were there. You let me know that this is and always will be my home.
This 10th season will be my last.
Your face fills with happiness when you say champions.
Fight for the Champions League trophy here at Wembley!